replenishment flow, something that drives a lot of repeat purchases, something that is very timely and very relevant, but not for everyone. Not for everyone. So, guys, Daniel Lee here. We're talking about the replenishment flow, everything that goes into this, how to set it up. Let's dive right in. So, the first thing you gotta do is, if you haven't set it up yet, you gotta go browse ideas, and you gotta go to the search bar and type replenishment flow, and then you basically would choose this one. By default, you will have 25 days, and then if it fires off of place order, and then hey, running low, or it also falls back on hey friend, running low. But it's kind of standard. That's what everybody uses. We're gonna go a little nifty, go a little harder here, and I'll show you my setup flow. Actually, it's this one, but I just want to open up this one through, just want to show you that I had set this up. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing this, but here's this one. Here's basically mine. Just want to make sure this is this one, and it's just that flow where you're gonna test the time, guys. I cannot stress this enough. First thing I recommend when you approaching this flow is you gotta test time. As you can see, right, the same filters apply. It's literally people will enter this flow. The trigger here is set up on place order by default, but also place order 0 times since starting this flow, also by default. So don't add any filters unless you want to get fancy, unless you're just segment or something like that. But I usually recommend, I always recommend to, what I usually do is I split test. I always put conditional split to split test days, because guys, you never know where people want to re-up their stuff. So what I do recommend is, let's just say you're selling something with a 30-day with a 30 quantity supply, right? So you standardly, right, let's just say you're selling coffee or something, but in this example, right, I'm doing my store, I'm doing the I set it up as a store. Again, guys, follow the series. It's a whole freaking series, whole freaking course on YouTube that I set it up. I even playlisted that specifically with the pre-purchase and the post-purchase. Right now, we're in the post-purchase. If you haven't watched the pre-purchase video series, go back and watch that. Do not stop this one. You can still watch it, because hey, YouTube does not like when you hit the pause. But so you can watch this till the end, and then just go back and with the pre-purchase, and just get everything out of the way there. But basically, this is what I sell. I sell dog treats. We sell this pumpkin spice out of stock. I sell dog treats. So in my case, I don't know, maybe 21 days is enough for them to completely be used up or something like that. So I usually hit them with 21 days, but I also don't know, maybe they just don't train their dog too often, and maybe it's 35 days. So I'm split testing. Again, it's a dummy store. I'm not actually running this thing, but if you were selling, let's just say, dog treats, that's what we would do. If you're selling coffee, just for example, right, you need to know how many coffee drink, how often does your customer, does a consumer of your brand drinks coffee? How often does that happen? Does that happen 2 times, twice a day, 2 times a day, right? Or just one a day? If it's a one a day, then probably 35 days would be more relevant for them, right? If they drink 2 times, or even sometimes people drink 2 or 3 times. I don't know, I understand with these people, but you want to hit even later, even earlier than 21 days. That's what you want to really implement here. Always be split testing. Always be split testing. Took little notes here. So what I do recommend is basically test like this. You test 21 days, right? Then you want to test a week ahead, right? If you don't see really good performance there. But again, how do you know if they're performing well enough if you don't split test? You just don't know. You gotta split test shit, right? So 21 days, what I recommend is going a week ahead and testing maybe in 1 week, and then after that also in a week. So you test 21 days, then maybe in a week after that 29 days, and then a week after that, and the week after 29 days, which is gonna be 38 days. Nah, my math is wrong. 36 days. Yeah, a week. Guys, I scored. I promised to score CT pretty high, but and you know, in home it was in home though, because the fucking school was shut down. It was pretty. I wasn't pissed, but like I'll tell the story like later. It was a crazy one, but yeah, my math is. I know math, like guys. Come on. So yeah, in terms of emails, guys, running low. It's pretty standard. I wouldn't use it actually, but yeah, you see like running low, like comma and your name or pet lover or whatever, right? I just like running low. Again, guys, the shorter your email, the more it sticks out from the packed, crowded inbox. So test, you know, subject lines like this. And yeah, by the way, also when a split test, the way you do this is you're gonna go edit, or you know, sorry, not edit, variation, and then you split test like running low or pet lover, running low or hey Dan, running low, something like that. But I do like, hey, I reserve your pop's next pack of treats. Boom, something different, right? Something that nobody uses. Because guys, listen, a lot of brands on Shopify, they just fucking set it up the whole, like they just don't even care. They like literally go with the default like stock subject lines, and they get all general, and then you know Gmail attacks you as promotional, or even worse, spam, or even worse, you haven't passed the DMARC. You just freaking even hit the inbox like literally nowhere. So that usually happens when people just don't open your email and it's, you know, it's in the trash. I'm actually gonna make this video about like how to. I'll make this video. I promise you how to. You know, you actually can already find me. It depends on when you're watching this video, but like how to like understand and quantify, like quantify, is that a word? Not how to like basically break down your numbers within Klaviyo. So yeah, in terms of creative here is pretty much simple. I popped, okay, let's close it up just so that I don't get mixed. Okay, preview, let's just preview like this. I guess we can shut it off. Yeah, so this is the first email. Nothing less, again guys, Coyotes, my favorite logo. By the way, if you have a pet brand that makes above $300,000, you can reach out to me. You can basically follow the link down below. We're only serving pet niche with e-commerce. We're providing email marketing only for Klaviyo. So we laser focus on this thing, and we're just gods at it. If you have a pet brand and you're like working with some other agencies other than Coyotes, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like honestly, I just don't understand, because we specialize. We know about pet brands so much. We've tested so much things. We're just like in your niche, in this industry. We're learning everything right there, guys. It's the most like, it's just a go-to agency for pet brand e-com brands, like no cap. So yeah, if you're sold on this one, follow the link down below, or just hit me up on IG or on Facebook, whatever. It's Dan Lit, always. That would be sweet. So yeah, in terms of the like subject line here, nothing lasts forever. Fortunately, it is easy to reorder. Here are the items. Again, guys, I don't again, it's just a diamond store. It looks like this. Again, like this, like here, the items. I would actually get rid of this as in the parentheses from your last order. Klaviyo would actually pop out this the product that they've seen before. The only thing that you would do here is change the background just so that it like blends. I actually already did, just so that you know it kind of like complements the whole background color, right? And that's pretty much it. So this is like the product that they viewed before, and then pretty much it, right? It'll pop out automatically based on what they viewed before, the last item that they viewed before, or it depends on when they get involved in this flow. So I got a little with copy here. Again, guys, just keep in mind there's a meta tag here. You see like first name, title, it's my name, or if Klaviyo will not find their name, it'll basically fall back on there. Hey there, or pet lover. Actually, I would just actually change it on pet lover, just to go here and just say like pet lover and hit save. Pretty much the same thing. So actually not the same thing. It makes really a big difference when you do this, because again, you're in pet niche, pet industry, like you're speaking with pet lovers, not just hey there, general greeting. So yeah, I recommend going here with like little copy, because it just copy like it just better. I don't know, copy just, it speaks better than just, you know, images and all these things. Copy, like, people read this thing and they love it. So it went like this. I'm actually the founder of Brandis, or here I just like set up the Klaviyo as a Brandis, but it's Coyotes. And as a check by the date, you may be due to refill, you know, a refill of your pops. Maybe due for a refill of your pops delicious treats, right? So again, guys, treats are something that has an ability to be used up, right? And something that people actually want to buy more if they're good, right? If they're trash, they're not gonna buy it. So if your product is like really bad, forget about the slow. It's not for you. Also, one point thing I want to also address here is that if you sell something like duck sheets or like some dispensers, so just something that is like not people, you know, something that people usually don't buy too often, this flow may not apply to you specifically. But if you sell like something, you know, dog supplements, dog food, dog treats, or like a, you know, if you have a like dispenser, maybe like you want to sell like, if you like a dispenser launcher, you know, you might want to sell some treats for that dispenser specifically, right? Something that should be like re-upped all the time, or like a dog shampoo or dog oil, or, you know, something like that. Something that has an ability to be like re-up, replenished. That's what this email is basically for. So I'm actually the founder of Coyotes, and as I check by the date, you may be due for a refill of your Pops Delicious treats, right? Again, just keep in mind we hit them up in literally. I hate when Klaviyo does not have a button to like. I hate when Klaviyo just like does not create this like external tabs. It just, you know, keeps everything with it, you know, within the same one. It's just actually annoying. So you just, you know, gotta like duplicate all the time. So keep in mind that we hit them with this flow literally in 21 days after they place an order, right? So that we just keep in mind, okay, they might be, you know, already got run out of their treats. So in 21 day, we do the same thing. By the way, guys, keep in mind these two emails are literally the same. Like, you only split test time. You don't do, you know, you don't split test copy and creative unless you want to, by the way. But yeah, so you're a full customer of my brand, and that reason I always you know, whole extras in the case we sell out. You can click here to grab it, so you and your dog can you know, can always train together. By this, you know, they click here and then open my Shopify store. I'm not sure if I, you know, put a link there, but again, you would just basically go here and then you basically put a link there. If you need anything at all, please reply to this email. It's mine. To healthier pops, to healthier, happier pops, Daniel, right? By the way, this line, please reply to this email. Very important, because I always do recommend sending this email from your email address, even though like you think that this is kind of stupid. But I'm not saying to burn your main domain. I'm just saying that like do something, like just create like external, like if you're, let's just say, I don't know, Kate Forger, you would just create like a Kate Forger, not like at coyotes.com, but at coyotes.net or .co or whatever, like xyz .store .online, whatever it is. They need to know that they get this email from you specifically, not like from support or non-reply. This is the worst one, right? They want to, like, you want to build this like a culture kind of like relationship with the customer, so that they know who this email comes from. You might think it's just kind of stupid, they don't care about, but like it's like those like little things that change the whole paradigm. I just want to say F word, but that changes the whole paradigm. Those like little things. If you miss those little things, well, how are you gonna get to the 8 figures? I think it's impossible. So just in case if they read this email but they did not convert, that's English, you want to wait for 5 days, and you want to hit them with the second email, which looks like this. Daniel here again. I wasn't sure if you got my last email, but I wanted to make sure you know we're holding on to your Pops treats here at a warehouse. Ooh, by the way, the subject line here is you order at our warehouse. Click. Dude, I didn't order anything. Like, what the hell? That'll, like, guys, this subject line gets opened. Trust me. You order at a warehouse. I'm like, what? People are like, holy shit. Did I order something? Did my credit card got out of build or something? Daniel here again. I wasn't sure if you got my last email, but I wanted to make sure that redundancy here a little bit, but I wanted to make sure you knew we were holding on to your pop's treats here at our warehouse. If you and your pop are ready for it, you can click here and get it, and you'll sure it goes out ASAP. If you need anything at all, please reply to this email. It's mine, the healthier, happier pops, Daniel. Here, here the item from your last order. Again, it would be like it would look like, instead of this under these words, right under this headline, the product will pop out like that exact product that they ordered before for themselves. So as I said, this email is like a little bit different, literally the same, but right now, just for this training, I just want to like give you like a little different example. But yeah, we're just gonna like use I created for you like another example specifically for this training. So reorder, shop all products, kind of giving buttons here, cool creative. Our products that we sell, right, is this one's, just so you know that I put into time for this training. So drop a like. I hate to like at 2 p.m. just like sleepness. I just don't see my keyboard because the lights are dead right now, and I'm like looking freaking just editing everything just so that you have good training like this, right? So drop a like, I appreciate it, and subscribe to the channel. So many trainings on Klaviyo, it's insane. So time to re-up. Running low on creators treats. Subscribe and save 10%. No time wasted, no commitments, saved on your on every order. So now in this email, so what I did is I pushed them to literally towards subscription. But also, if they don't like put subscription, which is kind of a no-brainer because I also give them like 10% like off, right? They can still just reorder without the discount, which does not apply for this one, apply for the subscription. And so this is how you can grow your subscription orders, and this is very lucrative, guys. Having somebody on subscription is like, oh my god, it's just so lucrative. People like are okay, guys. People are more lazy to cancel a subscription if you get on them than to go out there, cancel the subscription, and then go and just to the store themselves, right? Either like live somewhere in California, there's like fucking 4 miles away from like Petco or whatever, right? This big like retail stores. They gotta like get in the car, they're gonna drive, because again, guys, this is Los Angeles, like freaking like it's like it's not city for walking right there. It's not like Europe where everything just within the hand reach. So yeah, really push people with this like replenishment flows. I do suggest push people towards subscription like this, and so that they can, and by the way, also incentivize them along the way. And yeah, you can also like by the way, also works really well to recommend people specifically for you, based on like their decisions and all these things. Again, this is the old products that I have in this particular store, but if you just pop out this ones, like it'll increase your AOV like this, no questions asked. So guys, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I want to cover with this replenishment flow. I'll give you some examples, guys. The main point to drive here is to always test the time and always test the subject lines, like creatives. I mean, it's pretty understandable, but the main point here is to test time. And pro tip here for you, I've talked about this before a couple times in my last videos, but you need to educate your customers on how to use your product. When you know how your customers like literally use your product, like you don't have to guess, because if you're guessing, you fucked. Okay, you don't have to guess anymore. Literally, if your cost like surveys or whatever, you educate your customer, you don't have to like do these surveys. You can do them to ask them, but you gotta educate, right? You wanna educate. Okay, dude, if treats, okay, you're gonna use like 2 treats per day. Okay, so a bag contains 30 treats. It's like 15, two treats a day. How many trainings in a week? And then like basically divide this by like numbers of treats within each packet. Now, how many packages they usually buy, and so then you don't have to guess on the time, on the time increments here, right? You can literally just know right off the bat how many treats do they consume regularly, and then based on that, based on math, based on real numbers, you already crowd those times. But still, it doesn't matter, it's still gonna split test. So guys, I hope I explained this pretty clear. If you have any questions, you reach out to me on Instagram and also on Facebook. It's Daniel Lit, and I'll pretty much see you in the next video when we're gonna be going over Sunset on Engage Flow. Guys, we've gone so far. We've gone through even upsell and all these things, right? In a post purchase, we're pretty much almost done. And the last video I'm gonna shoot is sunset and engage flow, where we're gonna be going over how to basically suppress those accounts. Because again, guys, you don't want to pay for people because you're paying for people, right? Because they're people who remain on your list, you pay for them. You don't want to pay for them on your list. They don't buy anything. They just, you know, like just be on the list. They just like chilling and just not checking your email, like, you know, completely ignoring you and shit. So yeah, I'll show you how to do this, and breakup series, engage flow, you know, sunset and engage, and yeah, but we'll cover this in the next video. So guys, thanks so much for watching, and can't wait to see you on the next video. Bye.